Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kathleen, and today's video I am going to do the rapid fire book tag. So let's go ahead and get started. So the rapid fire book tag was created by Girl Reading, and I will leave her original video down below if you would like to check it out. I was not tagged by anyone to do this tag, at least I don't think I was, but the tag has been very popular lately on BookTube and I've seen it everywhere, and it looks like it's a really fun tag. But stick around until the end of this video, in which I will be announcing the winner of the giveaway for the Crowns game by Evelyn Sky. Alright, so first question asks us, ebooks or physical books? I am a lover of physical books. Although I don't mind reading ebooks, I think it's a great way to get reading done, especially if you're traveling, because it's just compacted into this one little tiny device. And second question is paperback or hardbacks? I prefer hardbacks because they just tend to last longer. An example would be this. I absolutely hate when paperback books do this, where they just don't sit flat anymore. It just bugs the heck out of me. I don't know why, but it does. So this is one of the reasons why I prefer hardbacks. And the third question asks us, online or in-store book buying? I actually prefer the experience of buying in-store. I just love walking through a bookstore and seeing all the beautiful books on display. However, my wallet prefers online. It is much cheaper to buy online. Alright, and then the next question asks us, trilogies or series? I actually I like both. However, for this question, I would definitely say trilogies. Next question is heroes or villains? I would definitely say villains, mostly because on every book series that I've read, I tend to connect with the villain a lot more than the hero of the story. In the end, I'm always, of course, cheering for the good guy, the hero, but I tend to prefer the villain. And Next question is a book that you want everyone to read. I would definitely say The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. That is my favorite book of all time. You guys know, especially if you've been here on my channel for quite a while. Recommend an underrated book. Actually, I'm going to recommend an underrated book series, and the book series that I definitely want to recommend for everyone is The Unwind Dystology by Neil Shusterman. This is a 4-book series, and it is a dystopian series. It's just such a great book series, and I feel like it doesn't get the love that it deserves. It doesn't get the hype that it deserves. It is one of my favorite dystopian series of all time. If you would like to know more about it, I do talk a little bit more about it on my top 5 favorite dystopian book series video. I will leave it linked down below if you would like to check that out. The next question asks us, the last book that you've read. So according to Goodreads, the last book that I finished is Lola and the Boy Next Door. I actually read this for Booktubeathon last month, and I absolutely loved it. It's a very cute contemporary. And the next question is, what is the last book that you bought? And the last book that I bought is The Beauty of Darkness by Mary Pearson. This is the dust jacket. I usually, when I read my books, especially the hardcovers, I read it without the dust jacket. I am currently reading this book right now, and it's on my nightstand. Next question is the weirdest thing that you ever used as a bookmark. I don't know. I think the weirdest thing I've ever used is a receipt, and I don't think that it's really all that weird, but Alright, next question is used books, yes or no? I am going to say no. Don't get me wrong, I think used books are great, but they're just not for me. I tend to like my books to be brand new. I think top 3 favorite genres. I'm going to say fantasy, dystopian, and probably maybe historical fiction. I've been getting into historical fictions lately, and I've been loving it. Borrow or buy? I will say buy. However, it really depends on the situation. If it's a book that it's been getting mixed reviews and I'm not sure that I want to spend the money to buy this book, I will go and borrow it from my local library or borrow it from a friend who has it. Next question is characters or plot? I am going to say characters, because characters can really drive a book, or they can really kill a book. For me, if a character is just really lame and just not doing it for me, most of the times I will hate the books. Now, long or short books? I am going to say long books, because although I am intimidated by really big books, short books for me, most of the times I wish they were longer. Long or short chapters? I prefer short chapters, mostly because when I'm reading, because I'm a slow reader, if the book has short chapters, it makes me feel like I'm actually making progress through this book, especially if it's a really, really big book. Name the first 3 books you think of. The Kiss of Deception, Beauty of Darkness, because I'm currently reading that, and The Book Thief, because there's books that make you laugh or books that make you cry. I have come across quite a few books that made me cry, and most of the times those books that made me cry, I tend to really love them. They end up being one of my favorite books of all time. So I will choose for this question books that make me cry. Our world or fictional worlds? Fictional worlds, of course. I would audiobooks, yes or no? For this question, I'm going to say no, but I don't think I'm answering fairly just because I have actually never listened to an audiobook before. I just don't know how I would feel about it because I have actually a very short attention span, and I feel like with an audiobook, I would be having to rewind the audiobook quite a few times. Next question, do you ever judge a book by its cover? And the answer is yes. I actually do not know a single person who does not judge a book by its cover. Book to movie adaptation or book to TV adaptation? I would say I prefer the book to TV adaptations, mostly because movies, they just cut so much out of a book. A movie or TV show that you preferred to the book. I actually talked about this before in a previous video. A movie that I really preferred over the book is The Host by Stephenie Meyer. I tried reading that book so many freaking times and I just couldn't get through it. However, I watched the movie a few years ago and I loved it. And then the last question is series or standalones? I prefer series because I love the world building. I love that there's more to tell about the world. Alright guys, so those are all of the questions for the rapid fire book tag. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments below what questions you kind of agreed with me, or tell me if you disagreed with me on some of these questions. I would really love to know. Alright guys, so for the moment that you have all been waiting for, the winner of my giveaway, who will be winning this amazing book, The Crown's Game by Evelyn Skye. Now, as I mentioned, I chose the winner completely randomly. I went on random.org, I input everybody's names, and I let the website choose a winner for me. And before I get to the winner, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who participated in my giveaway. You guys gave me such great advice and suggestions and recommendations for me to do, and I really love every single one of your suggestions, and I'm gonna take it all to heart. And of course, I will be doing some video recommendations as well. So let's go ahead and get to the winner. The winner of this amazing book is Sandra Alvarez. Congratulations! You are the winner of this amazing book. I hope you really like it once you read it. And if you could please email me at my business email, which is linked in the description box. Just let me know what your mailing address is so I can go ahead and get this book in the mail for you. And for anyone else who did not win this book, I apologize. I will be having so many other wonderful giveaways in the future. I'm actually planning my next one already, and I have a feeling you guys will love what my next giveaway is. So stay tuned. Do not be discouraged. Alright, so thank you so much for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you are not already. All of my social medias are linked down below if you would like to follow me on Goodreads, Instagram, or Twitter. I would love to see you guys all on my next video. Have a good day guys, and keep reading. Bye!